It was Monday on October 7th in 2002. A group of persistent Presbyterians were told no, they could not form a Presbyterian church in Blue Ridge until it was their turn. They would need to wait 3 years.
Jim Speed, who has already been mentioned, became the chairperson of the new Church Development Commission. And that was our inroad.
So why did they finally decide to let you do that? To skip counties, is it just because he...
We wouldn't go away.
Yeah, okay.
Here were all these little white-haired folks who were saying, you know, we want a Presbyterian church and we don't want to wait 3 years. How can we do it? And we kept asking for them to give us the steps. What steps do we need to take so we can do it?
Yeah.
So we can take those steps. And there were no answers because we were the odd bunch.
What were you going to say?
Yes, they had a rule that you had to have 100 people, and at that time we didn't have anywhere like that. And so Jim Burleson said, well, you can hold us to that if you like, but by the time we get 50, by the time we get the next 50, the other first will be dead. So they relented and decided that if we're going to have a church, it would have to be in violation of the 100-member rule.
When I told my friend that I was attending a storefront Presbyterian church, she looked at me with doubt. What? You're attending a storefront Presbyterian church?
And in those days, GPS did not locate the church for anybody.
Nobody stood on the corner and waved people in.
Oh, and we were not allowed to put a sign up
No,
on the
we
road.
couldn't put signs on
Highway
the road.
Department.
Highway Department wouldn't allow signs on there.
Faith Presbyterian Church, where are you?
Hey, this is Jim. Yeah, I just came out of a construction meeting for the new church. We got a real problem. Contractors' bids came in at $1 million over budget. That's right, $1 million. I'm beginning to think this new church is an impossible dream.
We found a new contractor guy, a man with the skills and foresight. He said, move the church up the hillside. So we did, now it seems so right. This was our quest to honor our God. No matter how long, no matter how hard, please honor our quote. That is all that we asked. So a contracting man with God's guidance and love did the impossible dream.
Good evening, Faith Presbyterian. I'm sorry I'm not with you live, but I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to be part of this next phase of your journey. I can't believe it's been 3.5 years since I first met Pastor Simpson after a presbytery meeting, and we started to discuss your vision for your new church campus. And here we are. You've ran a successful capital campaign. Your building's almost finished, and what a beautiful building you have. Your underwriting team, Ginger Harris and Jason Peterson, also wanted to get in on this and say a few words.
Hi, I'm Ginger Harris, and it has been a pleasure working with you through your loan closing and ensuring you have funds when you need them. I've loved receiving the pictures of your progress, and you have a beautiful building.
We are excited to hear about all the positive momentum the church is experiencing, even during the midst of this unprecedented global pandemic. The church is now upon one of the most important and critical stages of the project, the follow-up capital campaign. In our history of dealing with church projects, oftentimes we notice borrowers experiencing cash flow pains when the church does not fully engage and execute on the all-important follow-up capital campaign. Ultimately, this has the potential to affect cash flow, but more importantly, affect the church's ability to fully engage in mission and ministry. So we commend your commitment to honor the covenant you made with each other, with the presbytery, and with our program to conduct your second capital campaign.
So as Jason mentioned, this is a critical time. You've done everything right so far to ensure the success of your project, and so we encourage you to stay the course. Funds raised from this capital campaign will not only be used for debt service, but you can also start to reduce that principal payment. So blessings from the Presbyterian Investment and Loan Program will continue to be here to support you and to partner with you as we grow in faith together.